What is good, you absolute legends? Give my cheap Chinese tablet some time to catch up. Hey, North 49, how's it going, pal? There's always a little delay in between the phone and my tablet, so I don't really know when you guys can start hearing me. There we go, we're kicking in now. And here I am stuck watching an advertisement on my own stream. B&K ran the gutter sluice. Nice, nice. You'll see mine at work again in my next video coming up this week. Joe Weiss, careless. Careless with that rough landing earlier. Holy smokes. Great to see all you guys here. Now I'm getting an ad for Temu. There we go. Advertising on my own stream I have to watch. Happy Labor Day to you as well, North 49. How's the sound, guys? We're trying, I've got here the best Chinese microphone money can buy. We're going to try that. It's really, really breezy out here today. Papa Roos, how's it going, Bill? All right, that's what I wanted to hear. Good sound. Perfect. If something does cut out, I'll pull the microphone has like a little receiver in the phone I can pull and just go back to the way I usually do it. But thought maybe this might be a little bit better. Cold's already here, careless. It's 59 degrees outside. Sounds good from my sofa. Right on. Hey, Scotland in the house. Hey, and Miss Charlie's in the house. Good to see you. Good stream yesterday, Charlie. GP in the house. Awesome. Good to see you, pal. Prairie Prospecting in the house as well. 32 watching already. Geez. High expectations for today. Oh. Hey, mentally corrupted. Yeah, I'm with you. It totally feels like a Sunday to me right now. Yeah. Well, there you go. 110, 115. Everybody's welcome. We're going to be sluicing for some gold. Well, hopefully we'll be sluicing for some gold. Hasn't failed me yet, but you never know. So yeah, so today's cons are actually from New Hampshire. It's a couple buckets I had in the shed. I'm starting to get low on cons. I have to get back out prospecting. I was out and I hit the clay this week, but I wasn't bringing home a whole bunch of crap from the clay to sluice. And you'll see in this week's video, it's actually a lot of work getting the stuff out of there. So Kenneth Bird, good to see you, pal. So my guest star, as I showed it on the last stream, but for some of you that may not have seen it, coming up for the drawing next week, the nugget is here. 1 gram, beautiful Aussie gold nugget. I did put a post up on my community tab, kind of showing it in much better detail. I think she's a beaut. Whoever wins it wants to send it back to old ATC. Wouldn't hurt my feelings any. So I'm really impressed. I think we've got our new bubbles, folks. So this is, I took the label off because they're not a sponsor yet, but it's actually palm olive, grapefruit. But last week's bubbles were pretty epic, and I only used that much of the bottle. Imagine if I poured the whole bottle in, that might happen. But we're brazy, so the bubbles should be flying everywhere today. Should be a good time. Uh, Yakking away, we should get some sluice action going. You guys hear the sluice at all? Leslie in a house. So Wes, GP, anyone else that bought something at the auction that shipped out last week, just so you know. Keep your eyes out for your shipments. Defeat those porch pirates. There we go. Perfect. We got sound. That's half the battle. And I actually managed to set the tailings bucket up right this time. It's not overflowing the pool. Alaskan Assassin in the house. Welcome, buddy. I've been diligently plugging all the entries into the comment wheel for next week. I'm pretty excited. It's going to be a pretty good stream. Well, I hope it's going to be a good stream. Hopefully, I ordered a 1 gram dirt from Troubled One, so we're going to pan that out live next week while we're giving away all the nuggets. And there's going to be 4 prizes total next week. So the grand prize, of course, is that beautiful gold nugget I just showed you. There's going to be 2 bags of All Things Country pay dirt that I'll be making up and giving away. I haven't made them up yet, only because depending on who wins them, I want to know how difficult you're going to want your dirt to be, right? Don from Costco was pretty epic. Charlie, stick around. Trust me. If I know anything, and it was very few things, it's bubbles. But yeah, so there's going to be a couple of bags of ATC pay dirt. So whoever wins them, I'll tailor the difficulty to your level of panning. And my good friend Grandma Kay over at Grandma Kelly's Clean Life, Clean Living donated an Amazon gift card for the 4th prize. He told me to buy something with it. So the 4th prize is actually going to be a gold panning kit. B&K putting his call in for the dirt already. So Murray, that is that Gold Hog. That is actually the way it likes it. It's 1100 GPH. I tested it with fine beach gold, and it got a 95% capture rate. So that's just the way it likes it. You will notice though that middle mat is turbulent for sure. That's what they call talon matting. It's very, very aggressive, and it's supposed to disrupt the flow. So, you know, typically that's where I like to run it. If I run my Dream Mat sluice after it, so when I'm out on the creek, I'll run 2 sluices in tandem where I'm not recirculating. I do tend to turn it down a little bit. But. Full half is in the house. Welcome. So Wes, these are last year's cons, and I can tell you because they absolutely stink. These are from New Hampshire, the Wild Ammonoosuc River. So there's 4 places that I typically prospect. Well, it used to be 5, but you can't do the beach anymore in Michigan. But you know, Coos Canyon, I'm out of cons from Coos Canyon. I already ran those through. These are from the Wild Ammonoosuc River in New Hampshire from last year. But I am, as I was mentioning earlier, I'm running low on cons. I haven't gotten out to, so I'm burning through stuff that I had kind of in reserve to be able to do this. So I'm going to have to be making a 2 or 3 day trip out just to fill all the pails back up. $10 grams guaranteed, Careless, or your money back. Oh, no worries, Scotland. I'll go check that out. I thought I had notifications on for you, but it is what it is. There is gold in New Hampshire full half. The Wild Ammonoosuc is where you want to go, and some of the little tributaries all around there. Twin River Camp, which is where I typically stay, is the campsite. You can actually rent a little cabin there. Really, really dirt cheap. You can prospect right in front of it. Of course, the area right in front of the cabins gets hit really, really, really hard. So it's almost, unless you go there in the spring for the flood gold, it's not even worth really hitting there. But it's a huge river, and there's a big stretch and lots of area to dig. Hey, Aaron. Good to see you, pal. Greetings, Road Stories. Welcome. Good to see you. Always nice to see your faces in the chat. Get some bubble action going, shall we? Let that settle in before we add a bit more. Yeah, Bang Star, and that's these are concentrates that I bring home from the creek, just so I can do this. I'm always jealous of gold is where you find it out there in Georgia, actually being able to stream from the creek. Even right here at my house, I don't even have reception, but obviously I'm on my Wi-Fi, but so that full half, this is gold hog matting. Up top you have UR, so it's like a zero flow interruption mat. Good for catching all those massive gold nuggets I'm always finding. Right after that is a talon mat, so it interrupts the flow a little bit, so some of your heavier stuff will fall out. And then you have two mother lode mats at the bottom for catching your fine gold. Hey, Right Touch of Fishing, good to see you, pal. So yeah, wait, these bubbles aren't very impressive yet, so. There we go. Yeah, Gold Hog really does like it run fast. Everything's got its pros and cons. No pun intended. Gold Hog, the one thing I will say negative about it, as opposed to Dream Mat, is it leaves you a lot to pan compared to a Dream Mat. But I like Gold Hog. It's very aggressive. It's not as picky as Dream Mat is. Careless about to turn on the heat and get that first heat of the year smell. You guys know that when you turn your heat on in the house, you get that weird smell the first time of year? I hate that smell. All right. Toss a scoop through, make sure we're running okay. Good enough for the girls I go with. Yeah, a little bit different than the cons that I normally run. You can see, I'll come up, show you guys a scoop of the cons, but I find New England cons, you can see like this piece here, tends to have a lot more granite in it for some reason, which is really strange to me. I get a lot of jasper in my area. I don't get a whole lot of granite. So here's what it is, I guess. Hey, Dylan, welcome. Small ring, 10K. That's still a wicked fine, pal. Yeah, full half. There's plenty of quartz here as well. I'm used to the quartz. There's lots of quartz in my regular area here where I prospect, but granite's a little bit different for me, anyways. And that's actually this will be the last bucket of cons I have actually in storage. It's not from where I normally prospect. So, as I said, I'm really going to have to go out and get more. Hey, Zach, welcome, pal. Yeah, BC full half is like I've been out there. That's a whole other ball game. One thing I couldn't believe when I was out in BC is the amount of I don't know if is it shale, that jagged stuff. It's like the some of the stuff you're digging in is like razor blades up there. Man, these cons absolutely stink. I know I say this every time I do cons that have been stored over the winter. Something about putting them away wet and then having them freeze and then just sitting there in the heat over the summer in the shed. But it gives me an excuse to add more bubbles because it takes the smell away. I haven't seen Joseph today. I know Joseph. I saw Joseph last night somewhere. Said he had a great day drinking and working. Brewer in the house. How's it going, pal? Hey, Wes, you absolute legend. 5 more entries for Wes. Just made the list. I'm pretty anxious to give that thing away, to be honest with you. A3 Sky Warrior in the house. Let me guess, you're working today. I never run into A3 on a stream, whether it's mine or someone else's, that he's not working. Aqua Donkey in the house. Good to see you, Paul. Yeah, GP's got a lot of entries, but he was really generous. Gave a lot of them away, too. A lot of folks have entries. Yeah, Got to say goodbye to the babies. Uncle Jimmy out west, welcome. You know what, B&K, you only have a few, but it only takes one to win. I have 0. Right touch of fishing, I agree. I love sluicing. Super chill. Like shore fishing, same idea. Just chill, watch the stream go, relax. Holy smokes, GP. 10 for Joe Weiss. What a legend. Joe just made the list. Yeah, I love running a sluice. I love running a sluice at the stream. When I'm prospecting, I'm not getting concentrates for a live stream. One of my favorite things to do is run a sluice at a live stream, but keep all my cons back. I usually keep them in one of those little buckets like I'm using here for my tailings. And then I love to go back to the camp, sit back on the deck and set up my little gutter sluice and just feed it with a spoon. Maybe 1 or 12 beverages with that. Zed in the house, Mama Bird, good to see you. I knew it. A3's going back to work. Thanks for swinging by, buddy. Appreciate it. Yeah, there's some more of that granite in there. Wow. Holy smokes, GP. A piece of glass in there I'll have to get out. Thank you, sir. 5 for B&K from Joe Weiss. Thank you very much. To all 3 of you. Full half. 5 to full half. Thank you very much. Kyle, you just made the list. Aren't you in, you're in Canada? I'm in Canada as well. If you win, it's even cheaper for me, Kyle. You don't have to kick in anything. That's why the grand prize actually, I wanted to go with a nugget instead of pay dirt because a piece of blue glass in it. That way I could ship it anywhere. And I don't have to restrict everything to just North America. People, I know the other 2 prizes are pay dirt. So, you know, if they win and they're in North America, obviously it's fine, but holy smokes. 5 for Mama Bird from Wesley. Thanks, Bob. Mama Bird just made the list again. Hey, BJ. Good to see you, pal. Holy smokes. 5 more to Mama Bird from GP. What a legend. Somebody really wants to see that nugget down in Missouri, that Australian nugget. She is a beauty, though. I'll give you that. There's some more glass. That's the one thing I hate about like when I prospect my land, I don't have this problem. Tim wants more bubbles. To Tim, you legend, for some more bubbles. We can do that for you. Yeah, when I prospect my spot, it's in the middle of nowhere. Holy smokes! 5 for careless from B&K. What a legend! Careless just made the list again. Best mod ever. Holy cow, 5 for Tim again. Holy smokes, GP. Thank you, sir. I almost forgot in all that mayhem to give Tim his bubbles. There you go. Two to Zach from full half. Holy smokes, am I going to get to sluice today? Not that I'm complaining. I did get to, did I get 5 for 10? I believe so, GP. Let me double check. I'm pretty sure I did. Yep, 5 for Tim, 5 for careless, 5 for Tim, 2 for Zach, and there was 2 for Tim earlier. So yep, got it. Alan's gonna need a whiteboard here. I don't want to be that guy though. You'll have that guy at work who's like whiteboard guy. I hate that guy. Five for Aqua for outbidding him a couple of times. Hey, that's how she crumbles. That was a nice piece that Aqua got though. Honestly, like that. I mean, it was all the pieces were nice in that auction, but that piece that Aqua bought, the deer, I couldn't get the camera to do that thing justice, no matter how much I tried. It's really nice. It's all antique. You're really, really gonna like that piece, pal. All right, get that tailings bucket swapped out. Yeah, you can tell those are not cons from my creek. There's a piece of road gravel in there. Yeet. Make sure we're not overflowing the pool. Move that. There we go. Holy smokes. 5 to Aaron from Scotland. And 5 to Wes. Just for being Wes. He's the best Wes ever. Five to Aaron. And 5 to Wes. There you go. Little Rookie's got some entries in there as well. Careless has a pile of entries. They've got a good shot, those three too. Only one who can't win it is me, unfortunately. Hey, Curly Bill. Cheers, pal. Oh, I don't know, Wes. The first stream when I got monetized was pretty good. I've actually taken that. I've even got a whole separate bank account just for this stuff, so none of it gets separated. And that way, we've got the giveaway happening next week, but we've still got some money behind in the kitty. We'll be able to do it, again in like a month or so, instead of having to wait so long. That's kind of what I wanted to do, was build it up, build some money behind me, so that we could do this more often. I think next week's going to be an absolute riot. I'm really, really looking forward to it, to be honest with you. Jeff, waiting on the foam beard. You missed the good one last week. I can make that happen for you, pal, at some point today. Ah, the high banker. The high banker, that was the auction funds, pal. Those didn't make it into my YouTube bank account. I am researching. Tim Springston sent me a picture of a really neat looking one with some nice gold hog matting in it. You made that one, Tim? I didn't realize you had made that one. That thing looks awesome. I was going to ask you what brand it was, honestly. That's epic. GP, these are from Wild Amanuensis in New Hampshire. I know you were busy with the kids and stuff, but yeah. We pulled, it's not like my creek, we pulled road gravel out of here. We've pulled a couple pieces of glass out of here. So, bro, this isn't Pater. This is 1/4 inch classified at the creek and then speed pan. And yeah, sometimes when you speed pan like that, you're gonna get some of the bigger stuff that doesn't flow off. I mean, it's a numbers game, right? Anyone that watches Flower Gold Wizards hears them say it's a numbers game, and that's what it is. It's really all about how quick I can get this into a bucket and then do the next pan and keep digging, right? And unfortunately, sometimes, yeah, that means that some bigger stuff, it's all 1/4 inch classified, but like honestly, if I was to sit down and do these perfectly, there'd be absolutely zero quartz in here. This quartz is very, very light, well, relatively speaking. But when I'm speed panning like that, you just kind of get it down and then you toss it in the bucket and move on to the next one because you'd be there all day. And even in New Hampshire at the Wild Amanuensis, it's not. There's very good gold there, but it's all about moving more dirt there. It's not, you're not as much digging into crevices and artsy fartsy stuff like that. It's all about just pounding material. Yeah, 3.9, relatively speaking, is pretty light. Gold's what, 19.6 or something like that. Granite, I believe, is heavier than quartz. I could be wrong. West Country Mudlarks, welcome, brother. That's it, man. Big. Yeah, so quartz, 2.5 for quartz is pretty light. Again, relatively speaking, right? Like if I was doing a really good job of speed panning, there would be none of this quartz in here. But again, it's just more like move the dirt, get it out. I know the gold's gonna stay there, so I don't worry about it too much. You know, I turn one pan into about 1/8 of a pan, toss it in the pail, on to the next one. Hellraiser, welcome. Yes, we are looking for gold. When was I at the WAM? This would have been from the prospectors meetup last fall, probably. I was there a couple times last year, but I think this was the one time that I saved my dirt because it was actually at the meetup and I didn't have time to process it at the camp. Welcome, Valhalla. Good to see you, pal. Yeah, so if anyone is, I know someone mentioned that they were in New Hampshire or there's gold in New Hampshire, they were surprised. Twin River campsite, fantastic place to go. Like I said, wouldn't prospect there, but fingers crossed for a picker, Hellraiser, indeed. You may be new here, but I like the way you think. Benjamin Grant. So the bubbles, I go overboard with them because we like to have fun on the stream with the bubbles. The actual purpose of it is you put the dish soap in there and it puts keeps your fine gold from floating away on the surface tension of the water. Hey, Canada, yeah, it is cool. Cool, man. 59 degrees here right now. John, awesome, in New Hampshire. So have you been prospecting around the WAM at all? I like the wild Amanuensis, what I did, but I liked, luckily I'm self-employed, so I like to go up like during the week when nobody's there. On the weekends when that place gets packed, it's a completely different atmosphere, like people digging, like, you know, you can see clouds of muck rolling down the river past you and stuff like that. It's very different from what I'm used to. Cheers, full house. Hopefully you can make that, huh? If not, we'll catch you later, brother. Hey, Ben Fork in the house. Let's go, pal. Not getting it. There's another bloody piece of glass. Holy smokes. Not too many yellow jackets here. I've got hornets trying to find a place to make a nest around the house, but we take care of them pretty quick. Oh, GP, never stick your pickers and nuggets in your cons bucket, pal. Always in a snuffer bottle. Mind I say that, and I've lost snuffer bottles before, so I can't really say too much, I guess. Hey, Paul, welcome. Hellraiser, I'm up in Canada, pal. I'm in southern Ontario in Canada. So I do have a spot near here that I prospect at my camp, but I'm only a stone's throw away from Vermont, New Hampshire, and Maine, all of which have gold. Grandma Kelly in the house. Absolute legend. All right. Let me finagle that tailings bucket. There we go. One of these days I'll get out and buy another one of those tailings buckets. I always just keep forgetting. Absolutely, Hellraiser. I mean, I've got a video coming up soon where I go out hunting glacial till gold and euperlites. Depends on what your objective. You're not going to get rich even doing, well, for the most part, you're not going to get rich anyway. But if you just want to go out and find gold, it's all over the place, except for Florida. Gabrielle, welcome. Ugh. Yeah, sorry for your luck, B&K. Nice weather, nice beaches, though. Fantastic metal detecting in Florida. Holy smoke. Adventures in Michigan with Lisa. Great to see you around here. Right. No Cuban cigars today. We're rocking the finest gas station cigars money can buy today. So since I have a decent crowd of kind of the regular folks in here, one thing I wanted to mention, I am giving away a metal detector with pinpointer, a digging tool, earphones, backpack, whole kit. It's actually my sponsor gave it to me to give it away. But I wanted to mention it here in the stream because I am not going to be doing a giveaway with 1,000 subscriber giveaway in the title. It's going to be a metal detecting video and it's going to be a comment entry video. So just giving you guys a heads up. The folks that are here all the time, I'd much rather see one of you guys win it. Folks that have been here supporting the channel since the beginning. So keep an eye out. Keep an eye out for that video coming. Like I said, it'll be posted on the community tab. So you guys will see, hey, go comment on this video for your chance to win, blah, 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 right? And, you know, because honestly, I don't want somebody subbing to the channel that's never been. That happened, I think, on my 250 giveaway. Somebody joined the channel and won, and then when I traced them back, they weren't, number one, they weren't a subscriber, and number two, it was like some scam artist from friggin' another country. But anyways. It is Tim, the one that I used in the video, and they actually sent me a pinpointer as well. So it'll be the metal detector and the pinpointer. Big sexy guy in a plaid shirt. Where? Oh, GP. I don't know if I'm your type, pal. That's it, Digging Canuck, and welcome, by the way. But yeah, that's kind of my intention, is to give it away to somebody that actually watches the channel fairly frequently, that's, you know, that's been with us since the start. You know, so you won't see the word giveaway in the title of the video or anything like that. It's just going to happen. And, you know, we'll probably draw it during one of these lives. Hey, Rustic Redhead, great to see you, pal. I've never, Hellraiser, found a gold or silver coin. I found rings before, but never coins. Alan, what's that? The metal detector? That's exactly what it is. It's open to subscribers. There's no entries for it, nothing like that. It's just a straight up giveaway. Good to see you, by the way, Alan. I don't think I said hi. Good to be answering questions. Old trees, yeah, I like detecting around trees where people sit in parks and stuff to find shade. I mean, I find tons of coins. I just never found any, you know, Canada, we haven't had silver coins here like since the early 60s. So typically where they are, they'd be, you know, 8-10 inches deep probably by now. So speaking of subscribers, let's give away a free entry for that gold nugget that we're drawing next week. How's that? 26 awesome people watching. Get everyone to pick a number, one number only, between 1 and 50. Closest wins. If two people guess the same number, or if two people are the same distance away from the number, then we'll give away 2 entries. One number, 1 to 50. Go for it. What a gorgeous day out here, man. I love this weather. Wish it could just freeze this day and have it be like this always. other than the fact that I can't get into the creek because the water's too high. Oh, Tim. So I did actually see the number get picked. The winning number, 31. And even I could see that Alaskan had it. Now, did anyone else have 31? S280, welcome, pal. Great to see you. So that's another one for Alaskan. He makes the list again. Way to go, AAA. Awesome. We'll give a few more out during the stream. We typically go for another maybe hour and 10 minutes. So I'll try and get them in a little bit more frequently. I really enjoy chatting with all you guys, and I get carried away, and that's kind of what happened. But again, Tim missed it by that much. Keegan Steele or sluicing for gold, my friend? I think it is indeed dope. One of my favorite things to do, actually. This water is actually a little murky. I didn't do the greatest job of speed panning this stuff, I don't think. Normally, I don't have hardly any organics in my concentrates, but oh well. Could have just been a lazy end of day clump. Who knows, right? Those riffles look really nice, though. There's one, like, picker-sized yellow rock in there that kind of had me excited for a second. I actually got supper in the crock pot today, of all things. Is what mostly quartz, Jim? No, there's quite a bit of quartz in it, but not mostly. My biggest nugget ever, Hellraiser, was I found at Goose Canyon in Maine. Was 0.668 grams. Only good thing about having quartz in your cons is it's really nice to watch them go down the sluice when you're getting set up, because it really you can see how it's peeling off and everything. But what you'll find, places like the Wild Amanusa can get hit hard. Sometimes you end up digging in somebody else's tailings too. You really, when you get a river that's hit hard like that, you really got to pay attention to, how loose the ground is. Thanks, Alan. That's home. We're kind of in the side yard. The house is right here. Oh. Yeah, we're kind of in the side yard, and the backyard's there. There's a kind of a second lot over there. There's I've got a nice sitting deck and my big fire pit and stuff. Bubble tumbleweed happening. Just had a bank ad pop up. Well, there you go. Yeah, so now I got bubbles in the front yard. Don't get much traffic here. There's only like 5 houses on like a 5-mile road. But yeah, it'd be kind of strange if someone came driving down the road and that great big thing of bubbles came flying out of the woods. Adventures with the Average Joe, yeah, I enjoy it. Also a relaxing time listening to the water. And you missed it, GP? Yeah, we just had a big chunk fly off the main bubble ship over here and kind of escape over my left shoulder. A little bit of a bubble. Pick it up again. What bubbles are you gonna let go? Oh, your own still. That's kind of awesome. Oh man, that sucks, Alan. I hate moving. My camp is actually 63 acres. Like this is a 15-acre lot. The camp itself is 63 acres, and that's awesome. It's behind a great big red gate with a big old lock on it. There's only 4 camps total on that road, and the 4 of us all have keys to the gate, and everyone locks it when they leave. It's really awesome. Brad Hayden in the house. How's it going, Rocky Mountain pal? Good to see you. Boy, that's some nice looking stuff right there. That's what I like to see. Is even a piece of pyrite on that. Yeah, it's a key lock, actually. All right, almost done. Run number one. I don't know how many of you were. I know GP was there with me over on Buddy Biggs' stream earlier. I really like that guy. Just recently been branching out into, some of the other. I've watched so much gold content on YouTube, and I just recently been branching out into more of the metal detecting and, just seeing more of what's out there. Some of the magnet fishing and the interesting stuff folks are doing. Buddy's just a great guy. He's got a great little channel. Gonna pour some of this water off. Oh man, that's like pure black sand at the bottom here. There we go. Round one is in the books. You know what, Prairie? That's a great point. I never even thought of that. No, Tim, these are from New Hampshire. Third ad. In an hour, I guess that's not too bad. There's a way you could turn your ads. I'm really, really new to this. Like, I just hit my 1K 2 days ago. There's a way I could turn the ads up or down. This is kind of like one of their low settings. I didn't want to bombard the thing with ads, so I know when I first flip the switch on, I looked at my videos and it shows you where they place the ads. Some of my 15-minute videos had 5 ads in them, so I was like, yeah, no, we're not doing that. So I turned everything way, way down. It's terrible. Hey, Georgianne, welcome. Yeah, Aqua Buddy's a great guy. Where you can build your cabin? Maybe after we're, if you're still around, Alan, when you're done, I can't want, like, my Wi-Fi router's in the house, right? So if I move too far around, but, to your left is where my ATV trail starts, actually. All right. There we go. Another piece of glass in the con. Ah. Christina Payne, welcome. Good to see you. Yes, sir, Aaron. That's what we're looking for. Is gold. Yeah, Lisa. This is typically so a regular 5-gallon pail. I think most prospectors do it that way. Like we never get them full to the top. So there's almost 2 of those 5-gallon pails in here. A little over 1 in it, 1.5 maybe. All right. Change the tailings bucket, so that means it's time for another entry. So everyone go ahead, pick one number between 1 and 50. One guess only. Closest or exact number wins. There we go. Another Aaron, hey Aqua Donkey. So Aqua Donkey is an Aaron, and gold is where you find it's an Aaron, and then we have Aaron, who is, well, obviously an Aaron. Just gorgeous today. Gorgeous. Well, up over across the road, there's a swamp. There's like a small highway, maybe a mile, 2 miles this way. In that swamp, all the leaves are turning red. Just gorgeous. All right. So Hellraiser, it's one. I know you're new here, so it's one number only. So I don't know what you guessed, but so since you're new, we'll go with your first number. It's going to be the only one that counts. Thank you, Christina. All right, guys. So the number is 14. 14. Who had or was closest to 14? Hey, Trash Castle, good to see you. David, how's it going, pal? Glad you made it in. All right, seriously though, who had 14? Let's go up and take a look here. Mama Bird with 12. Hellraiser's first guess was 42. Yeah, Hellraiser had 13 GP, but that wasn't his first guess. He made like four guesses. So the only reason I do that is I've been in other chats, and I know YouTubers do this because it generates chat, which bring, the algorithm sends people in there because the chat is fast and furious. But the reason that's why I do the one number only thing, because I've been in people's chats where everybody's guessing, and then it's so hard to find the number, and then it's hard to get people to stop guessing. Yeah, Mama with 12. That's what I saw as well. Wes, thank you very much, pal. Mama bird makes the list again. And just for Hellraiser, for future, if someone has your number, what I normally do if two people happen to pick the same numbers, because I don't want everyone having to look at everyone's numbers to make guesses. If two people pick a number and it's the number, then I give you both an entry. Makes it easier that way. Yeah, Donkey picked 12. Mama had 13. Mentally corrupted, you absolute legend. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate you, pal. That's awesome. And with those memberships comes free entries into the draw, right? But you know what? Give me a thumbs up in the chat if you think I should give. I mean, Hellraiser's new here, and it's great to have new people, and it's nice to see him participating in the chat, which is kind of what we're out here for, is to grow not just my channel, but grow the community. Thumbs up in the chat if y'all think I should give Hellraiser an entry too. All right, so executive decision. Mama says give it to Hellraiser. Mama, you get to keep yours, and Hellraiser, you get one too, pal. Typically give away 5 a stream or more anyways. Love you guys, man. See, that's what I mean. Like, you know, a lot of times people will be, oh, don't give away the, don't give them an egg, the rules are whatever. You know what? We're here to have fun. But just so Hellraiser knows, since he's new, I don't think he saw that. This is the big giveaway prize that we're giving away next week during the stream. That is a 1+ gram Australian gold nugget. Hey, David, how's it going, pal? Hey, Careless, you're back. Good to see you. We are just starting run number 2. I'm actually behind a little on time, so we're going to power through this like a boss. It is, Wes. Melatonin, I used to love that stuff, but I don't know if I tried it too much. It doesn't work as well for me anymore like it used to. Oh, hand feeding the kids. Hand feeding the kids is great when you're a grandparent or something and you don't have to do it all the time. When you have your kids, it gets to be a chore. When you do it every day, it's not such a novelty anymore, right? Cloud Dog, great to see you, pal. HK Light, first of all, welcome. So the foam, we go overboard here with the bubbles just for fun. The dish soap is needed. It keeps the small gold from floating on the surface tension of the water. So yes, you do need to put some dish soap or jet dry. We just like to go a little bit over the top for the hell of it. Yeah, it's always great when you can hand them off. Hey, well, when they, oh, you poop. Here's your kid back. I'm gonna go make myself a snack. Wes says he's gone off to plant a bush. That has to rank up there with some of the more random things I've had people say. Well, I got a bush to plant. Be right back. Yeah, I know. I was thinking about that while I was saying it, Mom. In search of gold, Philippe. Good afternoon. If I had a Barbie print on the bottom of the pool, I would absolutely be rocking it. I've got a garden gnome and a pinwheel going on here. What kind of guy you think I am, Betflip? Oh, Grandma Kay, off to do the chores again. Thanks so much. Thanks for stopping by, Grandma. Really appreciate you. I'll see you either Tuesday or on your next fireside chat. Yeah, I like the owl too. I actually use it as a decoy for hunting, but that's a whole other story. 5 entries for Philip, you absolute legend. Let's get those down. He's made the list again. Grandma is indeed awesome. If you don't like Grandma Kelly, you're wrong. So Hellraiser, that is a lithium iron phosphate battery. These things, let's change the game completely for prospectors. This is only a 20 amp hour, but this will run that bilge pump for 6.5 hours straight on one single charge. And it weighs about 5 pounds. I can throw that in my pack, walk around with it like nothing. And hopefully, I said hi to you earlier. Hi, Pet David, you absolute legend. 5 more entries for David. He made the list again. Let's see how much we've raised today. Mars, is that my dad? Well, I don't know, Mars. Did your dad go out to the corner store for milk too? Nib the Squibble. That's a fantastic handle, buddy. Love that. Like that one, Carol? All right. So, tailings bucket change. Do another entry. There is a Crown and Coke with my name on it that I have to go mix. We get some more bug spray because the breeze is dying down. So everyone, one number between 1 and 50. One guess only. So while you guys put your numbers in, I'm gonna go mix that drink. I will be right back. The number's there. It's picked. See you guys in a minute. If I'm not back in 2 minutes, just wait longer. Better leave this microphone or it'll disconnect. Be right back, guys. some for my drink. There we go. A little Crown and Coke action going on. As you can see, I like a big glass. I don't have to get up that way. All right. That noise. Get ourselves better organized here. You guys make sure this little bastard doesn't drink my drink when I'm not looking either. All right, so I'm in the number 4. You had or was closest to number 4. Alan Jackson, yes, sir. He's a hard-working miner. Way to go, Joe. Another entry for Joe Weiss. What, the duck in the back? I mean, it gets to kind of a point where you don't even see the duck anymore. Well, we're past that point. So there, he's disappeared. Throw this little bastard in there too. See if you can rattle around in the tailings for a bit. There you go. Throw that little guy in the tailings bucket. Oh, I like beer as well, Alan, but you got to dance with the girl you got, right? David Peckham. David Peckham's the guy that disappeared into those bubbles. Yeah, I had my brother-in-law stopped in yesterday, so he put a big dent in my beer stash, unfortunately. And being Labor Day, the beer store's closed here in Ontario. Bourbon or Yingling? Yingling's not bad. Bourbon's not bad either. I find it a little sweet for my taste. Kentucky bourbon is good stuff. Captain Quack Sparrow, you can go with that. He's supposed to be a duck, but I mean, he doesn't, look at him, he doesn't swim with a crab, may as well be a sparrow. Let's go with it. I know exactly what your address is, Leslie. I just sent you a package last week, buddy. But yeah, that's true. You are in Kentucky. PA, this is from, good to see you, pal. This is from my con stash. And this is from Twin River Campground. Thereabouts in New Hampshire. which is apparently home of the glass in the ponds. Hey, Jason Connor, great to see you, pal. .5% alcohol in a beer. Ugh. Like I love beer, but that can't taste good. Look on my Self Gold is where you find it bag coming in. We'll be panning that live at some point too. Careless is a sensitive soul. No caffeine, no alcohol. Likes her water at room temperature, probably. Who knows? One year sober. Congrats, 5280. That's an achievement, huh? Good for you. Yeah, you know, if that's alcoholism is in my family as well, as I pick up my drink. Alcoholism it's just a matter of it is genetic, it is hereditary, and you know, so it's just a matter of making sure that you're responsible, right? And it's definitely a real thing. So I mean, congrats to anyone like 5280 that might have had a problem and dealt with it head on, and liver failure made you quit. Yeah, that'll do it. There you go, Mars. That's awesome. Good for your pops. I mean, I'm ex-military, so I used to party it up and have way more than my share, to be honest with you. And, you know, one day after I had kids, I kind of, you know, I didn't become a teetotaler. Obviously, I still drink, but I got to a point where getting drunk was no longer a priority. And my kids were number one priority in my life. And, you know, been that way ever since. Luckily, I'm somebody that did inherit that and that didn't have that same problem, you know. 5 entries for PA from Wes. PA hot prospecting, pal. You just made the list. £260. Bent pork, you're a skinny dude, man. How the heck did you lose all that weight? That's like losing a whole bent pork. So PA, since you asked so nicely. So next week we're doing our big giveaway. Some ATC paid earths. And the grand prize is this 1+ gram Australian gold nugget, pal. Yeah, that's the list. PA, that's funny. What about my size? I'm not 260. Jeez. You look to be a pretty tall guy though, Bentford. So, you know, everything's relative. Yeah, you're the same. You're an inch shorter than me, Bentford. Hey, Monty, welcome, pal. Happy Labor Day to you as well, brother. You mean, don't we all have Canada Day? Yeah, Canada Day is July 1st, right near your July 4th, and then today we have Labor Day. What time we got? Hey, Jason E. Miner's back. Good to see you, pal. $5'4". I'll save my phone books for you in case you ever need to drive. All right. Time to change that tailings bucket. Of course, my shot, guys. Sorry, guys. Just let me fix my shot for a second. cheap Chinese tablets. There we go. Yeah, Stoney looks super tall. I don't know how tall he is actually. No, you're right. He is 6'3". I think I asked him that one time. All right. Let's do up another entry real quick. Almost time to pan out for our gold. One number between 1 and 50, guys. Tim in that 43, eh? GP in with his usual 79. Jason in with 78. I can see that Jason and GP have the same public level education that I do. Good stuff. Brewers in with the 56. There you go. All right, so a couple of people I saw at least pick the number. The number was 27. Let's see who picked 27. Everyone who picked it gets an entry. And if someone picked more than once, then it goes by their first guess. You know what, Tim? Brandy. I really enjoy a good glass of brandy in the cold weather in the wintertime. Come in from hunting, nice Cuban cigar, nice glass of brandy. So we got Joe W., Alan, and John Minsner. Alan J., John Minsner, sorry. There you go, guys. You just made the list. That's him. Yeah, I mean, I mix it up a little bit, you know. But yeah, brandy in the wintertime is fantastic. And even like cognac in your coffee. Brandy's even nice if you're at the creek in the wintertime and you're digging in the cold. Little nip from a flask or that. Well, Captain Quack Sparrow just leapt into the bigger pool. We'll find him later. Well, John, in this list gives you a chance to win a gold nugget. And we don't record any of your information here. Yeah, cognac I only really like in coffee. Trouble one in the house. Yeah, looking forward to seeing you do that bag, Carol. That's awesome. Really hoping my bag from Trouble comes in this week. As we all know, shipping from here can be a crapshoot. But if it comes in this week, I'll be panning it on the big giveaway live next weekend. Low and to the left, Troubled one. Low and to the left. Smoking cigars and drinking whiskey here, Careless. I think Family Friendly left the building about an hour ago. Relatively family friendly, though, yeah. PA, that is absolutely Gold Hog Matic. It's actually a Gold Hog mini stream sluice. UR mat up the top, Talon in the middle, and 2 mother loads on the bottom. I did not send you my address yet, Carlos. I can take care of that after this. If you want that sticker to add to my, you guys probably haven't seen it yet because I haven't done a live from my basement other than the one that I did for the auction and the other week cleaning the gold. I'm building a sticker board in my cabinet, so that will be a welcome addition. Whatever works for you, Trouble One, you could do that, or I could send it later on Instagram. Mid-roll ads. So that I actually asked that earlier. I'm new to all this where they're running ads on my stuff, so I can actually turn that down way lower. If you guys are finding it's way too much, I can't do it right now. It's all new to me. I only got the 1,000 subs like 2 days ago, right? So I went with they give you 3 options. I went with what they call balanced. supposed to be a balanced viewing experience, but I can swap that to low, no problem. I really don't care. I mean, all the money that I get from YouTube at all, whether it's you guys buying entries, monetization stuff, anything like that, it all goes into giving away gold nuggets and pay dirt and buying pay dirt to do lives and stuff like that. So, but it's also not worth making the stream unwatchable because I hate watching a stream that's got way too many ads in it. So I can't tell because I'm not obviously watching my own stream, right? Yes, Charlie is back. No giant nuggets today yet, Aaron. We haven't panned out the gold yet. We're just finishing up right now run number 2 of our cons from New Hampshire here. What are we congratulating troubled one on? I missed something. Can't miss hopping on a congratulations bandwagon. Yeah, that's pretty intense, Jim. Not gonna lie. So what did I miss? Someone fill me in. What are we congratulating troubled one on? $300 subs. That's fantastic, pal. Good for you. Good for you, buddy. And when that bag shows up, I'll be panning that for our big giveaway on the weekend, and we'll see if we can get you some more. That's awesome. All right. So let's see here. The gibber jabbering when we should be panning. I don't know if Scotland's still here. If he is, I'm surprised he's not giving me crap for talking more and panning less. Throw some bubbles in there. Get ourselves some panning water and we'll clean up those sweet packs. There we go. Turn the sluice off really briefly to get the mats out. Yeah, that's an epic level of bubbles. Eat a couple of these rocks that are stuck in there. go. Turn the sluice back on for some redneck ASMR. Oh, I see pyrite already. Specs Appeals in the house. A good friend Specs, Joseph Knowlton, I see you, pal. Good to see you. Stuck in Trees, welcome. It is, isn't it, Charlie? I could do this all day. I absolutely love it. Something cold to drink or warm to drink, depending on the weather. Run the sluice. Watch the rocks fall down. And hopefully find some gold. Some of these bigger rocks out of here. That is a stupid amount of pyrite again. I don't know what this year is. You know, these aren't even cons from this year, or my area, my normal area. But the pyrite has just been stupid for me this year. You look at the amount of pyrite in that pin. That is just dumb. No root beer, Specs. Not today, anyways. Nothing wrong with that if that's what you got. Nice black cons though, holy smokes. Smells fantastic. I really need to reach out for them for a sponsorship, I'm telling you. All right. Get this down into our finishing pan. Oops, just saw a flash of gold there. We're not skunked anyways. Seeing flashes of gold, I was rushing it a little bit and I wasn't letting it properly make contact with the bottom of the pan. My bad. You know what? Let's give away one more entry. So you guys have something to do while I'm messing around with this and not paying attention to my chat. G-Man Gold Digger, welcome, brother. You think you're going to get me to dump it, Tim? We'll see. So everybody, one number between 1 and 50. Go. I'll get back to work while you guys are guessing numbers. Holy black sand, man. Holy cow. All right, we won't be dumping anything out of this tank. And I am going to rush through it a little bit because we are on a live. I'll give you guys a quick, there's no gold showing yet, but that is a lot of black sand to have in a finishing pan. I'll do that properly later, but I won't dump anything out of it. This way I know I'm keeping my gold. Nice gold showing up though. Thought we had a picker, but it's just pirate. Some flaky stuff wanting to get away on us too. Nice chunky bits, that's for sure. Different from what I'm used to getting. I'm used to getting such flaky gold. All right. To be honest with you guys, not the best cleanup I've had on stream, but nothing to be unhappy about, that's for sure. Show you guys in a second. Let's get that get caught up in chat and pull our entry. You want to play clay in the bubbles, come on over. Hey, Steve, great to see you, pal. Hellraiser, yeah, it'll do that to you sometimes. So relaxing, though. I wish I could set this up in my bedroom when I sleep at night just to get that sleep. All right, so where was that tag? So the number was 49. Let's figure out who had the number first, and then we'll show off our gold and wrap her up. Who had number 49? Missed the draw. Plow Dog in with 48. Congratulations, Plow Dog. You just made the list. So we actually gave away 8 entries today. Nice. All right. So who wants to see some gold? I guess that's kind of what we're supposed to be here for anyway. Not that that's ever a priority. Let me see if I got a coin in here. We got lots of coins in here, but I don't think you guys would, I'm trying to do perspective. I don't think you guys care about a Canadian toonie, right? Nice, fairly chunky gold today. But again, not my best cleanup on a live, but a good cleanup nonetheless. Let's take a look. Here we go. Not too shabby. Unfortunately, not enough to help me quit my job, but whatever. Steve, it's 59 degrees here. Or it was when I started doing this anyway. Yeah, there's not a half there. For sure, Tim, not a half. Maybe 0.3. Well, I should probably start. I used to do that. Put it up in my community tab what we got. I should probably do that again. Exactly, Hellraiser, that's why I do it. And I've got, I actually just went the last 2 weeks without posting any long form videos because I couldn't get into the creek. But you're going to see me prospect. I'm going to be doing some glacial till videos. You're going to see me back from the clay. That one I did actually pretty well. It's coming up this week. Again, it's not about making money. You could go, flip burgers at McDonald's and make more than I'm making out prospecting, but I do it because I love it. .3 gold, 0.40 bubbles. Yeah, there's some bubbles in that, man. There's bubbles everywhere, man. Hellraiser, you know what? You want to join? You're more than welcome, of course. Hopefully you've subscribed by now. Just swing by. We do this pretty much. Normally it's on a Sunday. I only did Monday because of the long weekend, and I figured everybody was kind of out and about and hanging around and doing things, busy with their families on the Labor Day weekend. So I wanted to hold it off by a day. Just so you know, Gentleman Prospector and Mama Bird are live in, what is it, almost 6:15. So Another hour and 15 minutes. GP and Mom are live. Go subscribe to them as well. Gentleman Prospector. If someone could drop their link, I'd appreciate it. Go subscribe to them as well. Great little community. Great bunch of people. Have a good one, G-Man. See you later, pal. Yeah, Charlie, you're in California as well. Yeah. Thank you very much, Carlos. Appreciate that. Spread that love. Absolutely, Christina. We'll head over to GP and Mama's place tonight at 7:30. I'll be there. Chilling. I may or may not even mix another drink. You don't know. But next week is the big one. Next Sunday, guys, we're going to be giving away that gold nugget and some pay dirt and a gift from Grandma Kelly. She sponsored a gift for a gold panning kit. Aside from that, I'll mention it again because I mentioned it at the beginning of the stream. I will be giving for my 1,000 subscriber giveaway. I'll be giving away that metal detector, brand new metal detector and pinpointer with backpack, earphones, and digging tool. I'm going to be giving that away, but you will not see a video pop up on my channel that says 1,000 subscriber giveaway. It's not about getting more subscribers or views or anything like that. That's a very good prize, and I really want it to go to somebody who's been here, who supported the channel. So you're going to see a metal detecting video pop up soon. When you see that metal detecting video, in that video, I'm going to do something that's going to give you a hashtag thing to put in the comments, like hashtag giveaway or probably hashtag ATC1K or something like that, for you to comment down below so I can use comment picker to pick out my winner. I really, really am passionate about that, not being about somebody just swooping in to try and win something for free. I want to give it away to somebody who's been with the channel for a while. One of you guys that I meet on other people's streams, that's part of the community. Something that people that I see every week. So keep an eye out for that metal detector video. It won't be right away. My next video is going to be another gold prospecting video, which I can't wait to put out. Feels like forever. It's been 2 weeks since I put out any long form content. Anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Let's get caught up with chat, I guess, before I leave. But yeah, that's, and of course my chat dies right when I'm about to end the stream. Give me 2 seconds, guys. We'll get caught up really quick. Damn Chinese technology. But yeah, look for that metal detecting video. That's the one you're going to want to comment in. And I know metal detecting is not for everybody. But that's why I'm telling you it's going to be a metal detecting video. Because in order for me to get the metal detector and the pinpointer to give away, I have to do a review on it, and it's going to be that video. And then I'm going to give away the detector and pinpointer. Ads are brutal. I will look into that trouble one. Again, it's my first video since hitting 1K, so I am monetized now, and I had it set to low. But, I can set it even lower, even turn them off. I really don't care. But all the money that gets generated from these ads, which is probably not much, that goes into the kitty for prizes as well. So, just so you know, sorry you have to put up with that. Oh, it's everybody. It's everybody. You know what? Come to think of it, I got hit by a few ads on a couple of channels today. That sucks. A white ink. You know what, Alan Jackson? Those work. I've used basic metal detectors and they work. I've used the Bounty Hunter analog metal detector with a little needle. It works. It's just not great for finding certain things, gold eliminating iron, but they all work. Ad blocker's the way to go for sure. Yeah, so it sounds kind of like some people are getting hit with the ads and some people aren't. Yeah, I don't know. I'm actually not on my own account. Well, I'm on my own account, but I'm on an account here that I use to watch my streams so I can moderate, so I don't have 2 devices going on the same account. I can't say I've gotten that many. just won that at the beginning for Joseph. So yeah, you know. Yeah, maybe I'm not an internet guru, but maybe it's a cookies thing. Who would have thought cookies could be a bad thing? Anyways, folks, I want to thank all of you for coming out. I'm super looking forward to the big giveaway stream next weekend. Stoked for that. There's all you guys that help make that happen. I can't tell you how much I appreciate that. I am going to go cook some supper, see how my crock pot's doing. As I said, 7:30, I'll be over at Gentleman Prospector and Mama's stream, watching them do their thing and chilling out. So I hope to see all of you guys there. Hope to see you next weekend. The big giveaway video. It's going to be a lot of fun. Most of you have entries. It's going to be a fantastic time. I want to thank everyone for coming. Cheers, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.